Okay, welcome back. We are just about to do some daylight robbery, of course. Why not? Daylight robbery is always the best thing. And we're in. There's lots of things for us to steal, but this is what we want, the jeweled picture. There's a few pieces of food that I need. And cheese, why not? Some ale. Some wine. So we just rob them blind, shall we? No one's coming in. Let's rob them blind. What's up here? Gold, 3 gold. Seven gold, so 10 gold out of this little place. Potion of minor healing. Nothing interesting there. It's a nice house though. Ah, cure disease. Now that's worthwhile. Tomato, sweet roll. So we've pretty much cleared this place out. Raw beef. Oh, I'll take that. Some apples. Bread. Wine. That will do. So that's our stuff. We'll eat a few more thingies. Actually, what I wanted to do was I desperately actually wanted to go up to Dragon Reach and buy myself a few things. So we'll do that. We'll sprint over there.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
I've also updated this with a better children's mod, and what that does, it actually applies some faces. Basically shrinks children down to adults down to children's size, so you actually get some variation in the children instead of having everyone who's a generic child, whether they're a boy or a girl. They've actually got some different faces. Basically all they are is looks like just adults shrunk down. The funny thing is that whenever they actually do any interact or sit down or eat, drink, they actually grow back into adult size again, which I think is actually quite amusing. And it's quite a smooth transition. So let's go to Dragon Reach anyway. We'll go and buy our house here. I don't know if I can afford that much. I certainly can't update it to make it the nicest house. For example, this kid here, I mean, he's a normal sized kid as he is, but some of the kids who are shrunk down adults, what they do is as soon as they sit down, they start growing. Where's your steward? Your steward's probably upstairs, isn't he?
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
This is the Jarl's quarters. I wonder if he's in here. Well, actually, there's tons of decent equipment here I could just steal from the Jarl. Oh no, but there's a guard there. We better not. Some rubbish armor. Join the Jarl's army and be equipped with the worst armor possible. This is the balcony.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I know, she hasn't shrunk. None of them actually shrink. Maybe that's sorted out now. As you can see, they're basically just a small adult version. Small adult, as opposed to a generic child. Well, the steward doesn't seem to be here. He's always hanging around here. Where is he? Never mind. Let's go, but we'll go and do that at a later date. We'll go down to Whiterun. We finished another Thieves Guild quest. We finished 2 burglary quests. I'm not sure how the Radiant quests work. They seem to work almost as they would do in something like Daggerfall, where they just you get as many jobs as you'd like.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the storm close. They'll get what's coming to them.
But burglary in this game is quite easy.
I wish I had the same natural talent for alchemy as
You tried mercenary work?
Let's go, Vilya.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Go on, tell me
You
what you
haven't
think.
forgotten
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah, let's
reasons.
go.
Of course.
Got to keep my eyes open.
So what we'll do now, we've wasted a little bit of time. We ran up and couldn't find the steward. Always frustrating when that happens. I wonder what's going to happen to the marketplace when the Civil War breaks out. I hope someone's coded that and it just doesn't muck up or freeze my game. At least I know if it crashes, what's culpable. Okay. Hello, Mr. Horse.
Arcadia seems to know a lot about alchemy. Maybe she could train
These
me.
horses are so cool. I want a different coloured horse.
Need a ride?
I'd like to visit a small
Where do you
town.
want to go?
50 gold? Now let's walk, go
See ya.
walk. 50 gold, God's sake. Yeah, let's do it, let's do it. 50 gold, you're
Wouldn't it be
joking.
nice
You're
to just
joking.
talk- Why are you looking at me like that?
You drive a hard bargain. Let's
Take
get
you to
50
the whole
gold.
capital. Where do you want to go? Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, okay, enjoy
Makes
the
me
ride.
sweat.
Extort me. I suppose 20 gold to get here wasn't too bad, so I have to pay. Anyway. So anyhow,
Whatever you need. My smear if it's simple and strong.
this is where we need to be. This is Riverwood. Almost right where we began again. Let's get to the Sleeping Giant. I didn't actually go back and reload the Helgen rebuilt. I guess it's been around about a month since I've
This is a local
done it
favorite.
anyway.
One of the first songs I
Let's
ever
speak
learned.
to Orgna, get a room.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
There once was a hero named Ragnar.
Until next time.
Riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his
Delphine,
blades. He
where is
told of old
Delphine?
battles and told he had made.
I need a room. Is that you,
But
Camilla?
then he went
Of course.
It means so much to us to have the claw back
Delphine,
where
the
it belongs.
innkeeper, is so bossy. She seems to thoroughly enjoy admonishing him.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink.
Well, where is Delphine?
I ain't looking to make friends.
Lie down and bleed.
Mm-hmm.
So then came
You like
the
skeever
slash
liver?
from steel as the brave last Matilda charged in full of zeal.
I don't like skeever liver, but I'll have some water.
Named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I've always liked Riverwood. Of course, I often
Oh,
visited
here, this
here
was
while
Els.
staying
Who
in
are you?
Whiterun.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Oh, it's just a hunter, random hunter. I'm eating too much. I need to find this Delphine character who owns the inn. I thought that was Delphine, but not. That's just a random hunter. Are you in here? Are you in here?
Out with it.
Are you in here? There you are, Delphine.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah, I was looking for you.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
So, I've rented a room. Not that one.
I'm the innkeeper.
Hello
It's
there.
my business to keep track of strangers.
You haven't forgotten about the ingredients you promised to help me find, have you?
No, I haven't. Okay, this is where we rest. And we should be finding the Nord people around here. The Nord and the small wood elf. At least. I think this is where we need to be. I might switch on my mission again, see if we're in the right place. Yeah, there they are. They're just right in front of us. We caught up with them.
Oh.
Here they are again. Drakner Nottleback and
Stay
Noramir.
away from me, please.
Let's talk. Have you recently won a flute and gambling?
Not me. No, I swear. I would never
I
play.
would
Put
like
the
to
tail
make
on the
my
donkey.
fortune,
Not anymore.
to become
You should
rich,
talk to my friend
to
instead.
become a governor.
But, I wonder.
and
You
to
took
own
care of the bottle.
an
Didn't you
island.
tell the little lady to remove that curse from me?
That would be something.
A curse? What are you talking about?
Well, the bottle cursed me. I swear it did. Ever since that day, I can feel something growing. You don't think it's possible for a human to develop a donkey tail, do you?
A donkey tail. Well, Khajiits have tails, so why not human?
Oh no! That was exactly what I was hoping you wouldn't say. Don't know. I can feel something growing, I think. Tell you what, whatever is in that bottle is evil, and it cursed me. I'm cursed. I'm doomed.
I wonder if we can extort some more
Please.
money off him.
Please, please, please. You have to help me. I don't want to live the rest of my life with a donkey tail. I mean, my mother would kill me.
Well, I'll see if I can find a way to help you.
You will? Oh, what a relief. Thank you, thank you. I swear I won't ever steal again.
Okay, that's another mission. And let's find... Where's Noramir? He wandered off.
Oh, please, help. Oh, please, help me get rid
Oh,
of
there
this
he is. There he is, standing on a fence.
cannot live
Yes?
with a donkey.
Have you
What
recently
you
won a
want?
flute and gambling?
Why are you asking? There ain't no law against playing put a tail on a donkey. As far as I know. Yeah, I did win a flute from a cave bard down in Riften. Funny, isn't it? That someone who is born with a tail can play it correctly on a donkey.
Uh-oh, the dragon.
By the gods.
Can I buy the flute?
Well, I'm always interested in a good deal. However, in this case, I cannot help you. I have already sold the flute.
You already sold it?
I'm not a bard.
Okay, let's just
No idea how
stop
to
this
play.
conversation, because
Bye.
there's a dragon. You better not run off. We need to finish our little conversation.
Leave him alone!
We need to heal ourselves. Luckily we did level up our health, otherwise I would have got totally toasted.
Are they hurting each other?
You're a creep. You're as good.
And that's our fast healing spell. That was not too bad.
That's the best you can do, sir.
Right, so we want to hope that the horse doesn't get killed, because I kind of like this place. And by the way, wasn't the Jarl supposed to send a detachment of soldiers around here? There he is. This bow is incredibly slow to shoot.
You're a creep. And you're as good as dead.
Where is he?
Uh-oh.
Pretty bloodied.
Scratch your pretty face.
Fortunately, dragons are quite slow. Well, they only do one attack each time, and they... Wow, that was a slow swoop. And what they're particularly vulnerable to is obviously porches. Now this nightingale bow that slowed him down really did slow him down. Let's iron arrow this guy up. That's him down. Excellent.
Don't you think so?
Even the dog was attacking him. Any
Guard
casualties?
might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Well, that was well worth it anyway. We picked up our glass arrow back again, and we've got plenty of steel arrows, dragon scales, and dragon bones. And we were talking to you, weren't we, Noromir?
Yes? What do you want?
Have you recently went for flute and gambling? Yep, we
Yeah.
went through all
I
this.
did win a flute from a cave bard down in Riften.
We said, can I
Funny,
buy the
isn't
flute?
it? That someone who is born with a tail. Well, I'm always interested in a good deal. However, in this case, I cannot help you. I have already sold the flute. There's no point in keeping it, since I'm not a bard, and I have no idea how to play it.
So he sold it. So where's the flute
Well,
now?
I sold it to another bard, some Redguard fellow. I believe he was heading for Dawnstorm.
Dawnstar.
If you find him, he might let you buy it. But you better hurry up. I think he was planning to leave Skyrim. Didn't seem to like the climate much. Can't blame him. Look, before you leave, maybe you should have a word with my friend here. He has, shall we say, a constantly growing problem related to you. Bye.
Okay, that's it. So we couldn't have threatened him anyway. I was tempted to threaten him, but he sold the flute in the first place. We need to go to Dawnstar. That's one of the cities we haven't visited yet. And we need to go and find this Redguard bard. And obviously this Redguard bard is going to be the same bard as the one that
I
was
see
going
you
to
talking
teach
smack.
Vilya how to
Maybe not.
play the lute.
Never mind. But I would stay away from him
Thank
if I
you
were you.
so much for taking care of the... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So what we're going to sell you? These dragon bones, these heavy dragon bones. Of course you could have just gone outside and picked some up for yourself. Silver ingots, we'll just unload those. They're not that useful for me at the moment. I can't really make anything out of them. Gold necklace, gold ruby necklace. Yeah, let's sell all these. Why not? Silver garnet ring. Silver ring. I like the herbalist guide to Skyrim though. I don't want to sell that. What can we buy off you? Straw. Just random raw materials. Nothing really decent anyway. Stamina, ale, goat cheese, grilled chicken breasts, clairvoyance. Yeah, nothing too useful. Good to sell a few things too anyway. But yes, we need to go to Dawnstar to finish the rest of the quest.
Wait, so a costume? You're not serious.
Sure I am.
We got some furs and tree branches.
And we can also help
and then tie
the
them to stump.
this
Give us
guy,
some frostbite.
Yes?
Drank Nerd Nottleback, with his
Nobody's gonna believe that you
Oh, please.
tail
Help me
problem.
get rid of this.
And I don't know how exactly we're going to do that. How do we get rid of the curse caused by Vilya's bottle?
I
Let's speak to him
cannot
again.
live with a donkey.
Oh yeah. what would you
Well,
rather?
yes.
Well, we've spoken to him about it already.
You're
The cursing bottle.
We've spoken to him,
You took
so
care of
there's
it.
not too much about
Didn't you
it.
tell the little lady to remove
Stump
that
the dog.
cliff, eh?
Random little horse. Sweeping Imperial soldier.
He might be leaving Skyrim with the flute. Please, let's go there immediately.
Let's go to Dawnstar, shall we? Okay, let's go and get the carriage.
A cursed bottle. That sounds crazy.
Need something?
Here we are, Alan.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
I'd like to hire a carriage, and we'll go to
Where do you want to go?
Dawnstar. No, we'll go. Yes, well, actually, what we'll do is we'll pause there for a
All right
moment. I'll go and unload my burglary job, and then we'll go to Dawnstar
Need
later.
something?
My carriage